Alright, let's go ahead and start off this video with what I have been waiting for a while now, and I'm sure some of you guys have been waiting for a bit as well. Let me just go ahead and show you guys. So let's go to the shop, let's go to the Hoblin Exchange, and let's go ahead and buy our blue earring pieces because we finally have enough currency. So there we go. And of course, we've got one of these 7-star scrolls in our inventory as well. Star Force 7-star enhancement. Alright, the moment of truth. Will it work on the blue earrings as well? And it does. There you go, guys. So those of you who have been doing Monster Mashers for a while now, you should have enough of those pieces to be able to get your blue earrings, and you can go ahead and use those 7-star scrolls to get it up to max Star Force. So there we go. We got ourselves the blue Rex's earrings. Awesome. Let's go ahead and equip that. That'll give me, what did that give me? 9 extra combat power? Interesting. Well, speaking of combat power, that is what I want to go ahead and talk about in today's video. Not just combat power, but just my character in general. I know I ended up doing one of these videos a while ago where I just talked about my character, what I've been doing, what my goals are, and essentially what's coming next in Maplestory M for me. So this isn't really going to be a guide or a video or anything too crazy like that. It's mostly just going to be me talking about my experiences and what my next plans are and goals with Maplestory M and what I'm really just trying to achieve. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, you can see that my character has made quite a bit of progress over the last couple of weeks. I do have my combat power up to 64,298. And I know I've talked about this a lot in many videos. The biggest goal in Maplestory M is you really want to focus on a really good weapon, and that's one of the big struggles that I've been thinking about over the last couple of days, is what my next step is going to be for a weapon, because I have 2 paths and 2 roads that I can go down, and I can't really decide which one of these I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys. You guys have been absolutely awesome. I've had so much fun making videos over the last couple of months. We are at over 5,000 subscribers. It has been a crazy journey. So I want to just say thank you guys, everybody, all of you for subscribing, liking the videos, commenting, those of you guys who have joined the Discord server, those of you guys who have messaged me on Twitter. This is just an awesome little community, and you guys have helped me have so much fun playing this game. So thank you guys. And now I need your help, because one of my next steps with my weapon is going to be a tough decision. Now, I have spent a couple of videos talking about this very good weapon that I have right here. It is a max level unique Jane wand. It is a perfect base attack, or a PBA weapon, and it's got a really nice unique potential with magic attack and crit damage. Now, it is still a unique weapon. Now, the next step is I can go ahead and I can spend 80,000 gold leaves and turn this into a legendary by ranking it up. And as you can see, I'm really close to being able to do this. I only need about 4,300 more gold leaves, so I should actually be able to do this in about a week or so, maybe even sooner. I could actually go ahead and do some chest pulls. I could do it right now if I really wanted to, but I don't know if I do. Because first of all, when I get it to a legendary, I have to do the process that I did when I made this a unique item. Now, I ended up making a video a while ago. Actually, it wasn't that long ago, but I ended up making a video talking about how you don't actually want to end up equipping an item, especially your weapon, right away if you can. Because once I get it up to a legendary, it's going to go back to level 1. And then what I want to try to do is I want to get it all the way back up to max level before I actually equip it. And that'll allow me to use all the powders that I have saved up on my alt characters. And it's gonna be a road and a journey to do that, because it takes over 3,000 dusts in order to actually get a max level legendary. It only takes about 1,000 for a unique. But all these dusts that I have, the last video talking about all the dusts that I have in my inventory, this doesn't even come close. Doesn't even come close to the amount of dust that I would need to get that legendary up to max level. Now, the second thing that I could end up doing with my weapon is one of the reasons why I have so many max level epic weapons in my inventory. I really want to get an emblem. I really do. But it's not that easy. It's not as easy as you might think it is. I have done so many fusions. Those of you who have watched all my fusion videos, you guys know that it's been a lot of fusing, and I have not gotten an emblem yet. But emblems are way more powerful than even perfect base attack gear. So it would be ideal for me to go ahead and actually fuse to try to get an emblem, and then have an emblem weapon. Obviously, the next best choice would be to use this weapon that I have right here, which is also really good. The problem is, if I try to go for an emblem weapon, then I have to end up using all these dusts that I have to use them to level up more weapons to be able to try to get an emblem, because of course when you fuse, you need 2 max level pieces of equipment, 2 max level weapons, and that takes a lot of dust and a lot of stuff to actually level them up. So I have a decision, and I want to ask you guys what I should do. Should I either just turn this weapon to a legendary and then get it up to max level, and then have a max level perfect base attack, legendary J1, or should I try to gamble and fuse more weapons and fuse more max level epics to try to get an emblem weapon and see if I can get one of those? So that's kind of the plan with weapons, and that's why I have so many of these max level epics here, because I'm still kind of deciding what I want to actually end up doing with my weapon. Now, my armor. You might be wondering, I have stayed at unique armor for a while, and a couple of people have messaged me in-game. They've been saying stuff like, why don't you actually work on legendary armor? Are you going to get legendary armor? Is that your, is that a goal that you have? And I'll just say this because it is really important, is legendary armor is not nearly as important as a legendary weapon. So if I were to go for legendary armor, I would absolutely make sure to get a legendary weapon first, because just having a lot of damage and doing a lot of damage to bosses and just everything is way more important than armor stats are in this game. It's just the way that Maplestory works. So yes, eventually I will end up working on legendary armor, but my main goal is to work on my weapon. Until I end up getting either an emblem weapon or until I end up getting a legendary weapon, I'm not really too worried about my armor. It's totally fine at unique. They all actually have unique potentials except for my gloves, which I am working on trying to replace to try to get some better gloves that have a good unique potential. They actually all have pretty decent potentials as well. If you take a look at them, they're all pretty good. These boots, look at that. They even rolled speed increase, max HP. I mean, let's see. The robe actually has double max HP on it. I mean, most of my stuff has pretty decent potentials on it. Now, a couple of other things when it comes to expeditions and Zac. Well, I've been pretty lucky. In fact, I've been incredibly lucky, because not only have I gotten the Zac helmet, I've gotten 2 of them actually. This one doesn't have a good potential on it though. This one has a good potential, but I've gotten 2 Zac helmets. I've also gotten the face accessory from Zachem, as you can see. And from Horntail, I also got the Horntail necklace. So I've gotten a lot of drops from expeditions, both Zachem and Horntail. I actually have everything that I need from normal Zac and Horntail. So the only things that I need when it comes to expeditions are going to be things from hard Zachem. So that's all I do these days, is whenever expedition comes around, I always try to hop into a hard Zachem. I don't do normal anymore, and I don't do Horntail, because I know I'm one of the few people, but I've surprisingly gotten everything that I need from normal Zac and normal Horntail. So that's that with my expedition gear. Nett's gear. Now, I've gotten pretty lucky with Nett's gear as well, but I am still missing a few pieces. I've been running Nett's 5 times a day, every single day, since the game came out. So I think I have probably 200, 250, 300 runs of Nett's. It's crazy. I've done a lot of Nett's Pyramid, and I'm still missing a couple of pieces of gear. I actually just ended up getting the Immortal Pharaoh's Ring the other day. After over 200 runs of Nett's, I finally ended up getting this. But I am still missing the belt. I do not have the Immortal belt, so I still don't have that. And I'm also missing the unique Nett's badge, so I don't have that either. That's something else that I am missing for my character. So still have to do Nett's Pyramid. But besides that, I think that is most of the stuff with my gear. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, this character, besides working on my weapon, the biggest thing without a doubt is the weapon, and that's why I really need your guys' help on what I should end up doing with this weapon, because I really can't decide. I can't decide whether to fuse for an emblem, or I can't decide whether to turn this into a legendary and then spend the over 3,000 dusts to end up max leveling it. So I need your help, guys. Let me know in the comments or in the Discord server or on Twitter what I should end up doing with the weapon. Now, what are my plans for the future and what's going to be going on with my character, Maplestory M? What's going to be happening? Well, I am still going to be doing a lot of fusing. As you can see, I've been saving up a bunch of weapons. I've also got a couple of armors, but my main goal is weapons, to try to get that emblem weapon, of course. So you guys can definitely expect more fusing videos. I don't want to do one right now because I really want to save up a lot of weapons, so I really have a good chance of getting an emblem. I don't want to just do 5 or 6 of them. I want to do 30, 40, or 50 of them at once, so I at least give myself a really good chance. And also running hard Zachem, that's something I've been doing. I've been working on alt characters a lot so that I can get more weapon dusts. Let me just go ahead and show you guys all the alts that I have. So I've been working on alts. I've been working on the Maplestory. My Maplestory is actually doing pretty well right now. I'll show you guys. So I've been working on alts. Quite a few of them are now getting up to level 100 or even higher. I got my Blaze Wizard up to level 105. And next on, Blaze Wizards really need a buff. They do not enough damage and they use way too much mana. As you can see, my Mapletree's looking pretty good. 738 total levels. I've got 4 characters up to level 100. So actually getting pretty close to almost finishing the Mapletree as well. Now let me go ahead and swap back to my bishop here. So what are my plans besides doing Expedition and fusing and working on alt characters? Well, that's pretty much mostly it. Maplestory really does, when you get to a point, become mostly about fusing and trying to go for the best of the best gear. And for me, that is probably going to end up being an emblem weapon. Now, there's a couple of things that are coming up in the next week or so, and I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys. I talked about it in a video the other day, but there's 2 games that are coming up really soon that I am very much looking forward to playing. The first game, of course, I'm sure a lot of you guys know, is Maplestory 2 is coming out really soon. So in just a little over a week, Maplestory 2 will be released, and I will definitely be playing at least a little bit. I'll see if I like it. I know the graphics are a little bit different compared to the original Maplestory, but I'll definitely be trying it out, playing it. You might see a few videos here and there, maybe even a live stream here or there. Who knows, but I will definitely at least try it out. Another game, which is definitely a bit different. Not sure if this is going to be very interesting to a lot of you guys, but I am still looking forward to it. It's actually coming out in just a couple of days. Is a mobile game called Dragalia Lost by Nintendo. Me and a couple of friends have been looking forward to playing that for a very long time, so you guys might end up seeing a few videos for that game as well. I've been looking forward to it for a while, and if you guys are looking forward to it, definitely make sure to pre-register so you can end up getting some free stuff before the game comes out in just a few days. So besides that, working on my character, tons of fusing coming up, of course, to try to hunt emblems. Still doing those expeditions and hard Zachem runs to try to get the unique helmet and a couple of other things in Zachem. And a few fun games coming out as well. You guys can definitely expect plenty of Maplestory M videos coming out in the future. Nothing's really going to change with that. I still play the game all the time. I love it. I'm working on my alts, and I still play it way too much. But you can also expect some other stuff coming out in the future as well. So with that, I wanted to go ahead and just take a video and tell you guys what's been going on with my character, and let me know what you guys are doing with your character as well. So if you guys are playing Maplestory M, what have you been doing? Have you been playing your main character? Have you been playing your alt? How many gear drops have you guys gotten from expeditions? Let me know. I'm always interested in reading the comments and hearing what you guys have to say about your progression with your character as well. And that's going to be about it for this video. So once again, a big thank you for all the support that you guys have shown on the channel. We did pass 5,500 subscribers. This community is awesome. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching the videos, liking the videos, commenting, and just being a part of the community. So if you guys did enjoy the video, feel free to leave a quick like. Only takes a second. If you're new to the channel and you guys want to get notifications of future videos, definitely don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget, the September giveaway is ending very soon now. Link will be in the description. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, leave a quick like or comment on the giveaway video, and that'll give you 3 tickets in order to win. So thanks again, everyone. Have a great day. More videos coming soon. And until next time, this is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.